Chapter 8. The Hooded Rider. $2 reward. Do you know this boy? Call 555-4523. We made 10 copies of Geetha's picture. Mila printed the words. Danica Starling and Kim Lewis hung up the posters all over town. Everybody in our class chipped in for the reward, even Ms. Gleason. I got a phone call the very next day. It was from a third grader named Shirley Hitchcock. I know the kid in the poster, she announced. Keep talking, I said. His name is Snarky Smithers. Everybody calls him the Snarkster. What's his address, I asked. Do I get the reward? Yes, I answered, after you give me the address. Shirley told me where he lived. How do you know him, I asked. He lives on my block, Shirley explained. What else do you know? He's a grease monkey, Shirley said. A grease monkey? Yeah, the Snarkster loves building things. He takes things apart and puts them back together again. Old radios, toasters, bicycles, go-karts. Bicycles? I asked. What do you mean? Shirley told me that Snarky Smithers ran a little business. He bought old, junky bikes at garage sales, cheap. Then he fixed them up and sold them. He's very talented, Shirley added. I ate a bowl of Frosted Flakes in the kitchen. They tasted great. While I ate, I wrote in my detective journal. Like a jigsaw puzzle, the case was coming together. The clues were starting to fit into place. 3 suspects. 1, David Chang. 2, Snarky Smithers. 3, the Hooded Rider. I put a star next to number 2. I asked myself, what do I know about Snarky Smithers? I wrote down, Snarky builds bicycles. Motive, spare parts. He could have used old Rusty. I began to wonder if it was a 3-man job. I thought back to the day of the robbery. David Chang was inside the library. Snarky Smithers was outside the library. A witness saw David and Snarky together, but someone else took old Rusty. Maybe they all worked as a team. Maybe David and Snarky were the lookouts. It all depended on the Hooded Rider. We had to find him soon. I called Ralphie Jordan's house. No one was home. I had no luck at Mila's either. Oh well, I'd have to go alone. I went to the basement and spilled out my box of detective supplies. There it was, the Super Spy Scope X2000. I pulled my cap down tight and left the house. I was on my way to 211 Coconut Grove. It was time to spy on Snarky Smithers.